Have you ever felt like you were a big star, and then one day, the world started to forget you? In a sunny place called Hollywood, this was happening to a man named Rick Dalton. He was a big star on TV. Every week, everyone watched his show. It was a show about cowboys. Rick was the hero. He was handsome and was not afraid of anything. He always caught the bad guys. Rick loved being the hero. He had a very nice house on a big hill in Hollywood. Other big stars lived in the houses all around him. The house had a swimming pool that shone bright in the sun. He would often sit alone in a big chair, swirling the ice in his drink. The clink of the ice hitting the glass was often the only sound. From his house, he could see the whole city. But things were changing. The years went by. Rick did not have his own show anymore. Now Rick was an actor in other people's shows. And he was not the hero anymore. He was always the bad guy. A new, young hero would always beat him up. This made Rick feel a deep sadness in his heart. He would sit in his nice house and look at the old pictures from his movies. The pictures were on the wall. He would touch the picture with his finger, feeling the cool, smooth paper over his own young, smiling face. He felt like he was looking at a different person. He worried all the time. He thought, am I still a star? Do people still like me? His eyes would get hot and watery when he thought about it too much. But Rick was not all alone. He had Cliff Booth. Cliff was Rick's best friend. When Rick was the hero in the cowboy show, Cliff was his helper for the dangerous parts. If the hero had to jump off a roof, Cliff would do it. If the hero had to be in a big fight, Cliff would do it. Cliff was strong and quiet. He was very brave. Now Cliff was Rick's driver. He drove Rick everywhere in a big, nice car. He was Rick's helper and his friend. When Rick was sad, Cliff was always there for him. Not saying much, but just being there.
Cliff did not live in a big house.
He lived in a small trailer. A trailer is like a home you can move. It was parked behind a giant movie screen. This was a drive-in movie where people watch movies from their cars. At night, the light from the big screen would dance on Cliff's trailer, and he could faintly hear the sounds of the movie outside. Cliff lived there with his dog, Brandy. Brandy was a strong and smart dog. He loved her very much.